about to show you how to do the back toe elevated barbell lunge. Now, we're using a platform, I'm using a platform here, and this platform is about, let's have a look, 6 inches in height. And one of the reasons we use this is to get a deeper workout on the legs, and obviously the back leg, because we can take the knee a little bit further down within the lunge. Because the normal lunge, we try to avoid the floor, and we can't take the knee further down. This is going to give you a little bit of a tougher workout on the back leg. So, I've got my foot, if you can see, just at the edge, so with the corner of the edge of that platform, and my toe is going to go in the center of the platform. Now this is very important. Now whether I want to hold it in front or I want to take it back, it's really up to you what is more comfortable for you. I'm going to use the front hold, and I'm going to demonstrate how the knee goes a little bit further down. 5 repetitions, and here I go. 1. Notice how my knee. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that, ladies, is the back toe elevated barbell lunge. Okay, so I'm still going to flip that dumbbell into the air, and we're going to do a deadlift squat combination. I'll just very quickly show you how it's done. So the feet are shoulder width apart, a little bit further than shoulder width apart, and my toes, if you've noticed, are just jutting out to the side. Now I'm going to come in to a deadlift, which I showed you how to do, and then from here I'm going to lift it up and take it into a really nice low squat. So if everyone is with me watching, this is how it's done. So hinge, lift, squat, hinge, lift it in the air, and squat. Now remember, you don't want to go too fast here. If you're not, that's the 3rd. That's the 4th. And that's the 5th. And that is a great exercise. It is. I have another variation for the sumo squat, but this one's got a bit of movement in it, and we're using, I'm sure you've seen it in most fitness videos and obviously in the gym, if you go to the gym, and that is the famous bosu. And we're going to have a really nice move on the bosu. You'll notice that I've put the bosu in the middle of the mat. This gives me the ability to gauge my distance and to put my foot where it should be. So what we're doing, we're actually putting the foot up in a plie position. So both feet are in a plie position. Now what you're going to do, you're going to come down and tap up and come down again. It's quite fast, and you're going to be bouncing off the bosu. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 on the left and 5 on the right for you to see what I'm doing. Okay, so remember your hands. This is without weights, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to show it on the other side as well. So I'm getting into position, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I hope you enjoyed that variation of the plie sumo squat. Hi ladies, we're going to do a switch lunge, which means we're going to take it from lunging on the right to lunging on the left, but we're going to start from the floor. So let's start this exercise. So I'm going to kneel down and I'm going to take 1 foot forward. So I'm in my lunge position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up. So that's my lunge. All right, now I am going to switch from side to side. So there's the left, there's the right, there's the left, there's the right. I'm going to do another 4. So that's 4. Lift. That's 3. Lift. That's 2. Lift. And that's the last one. And lift. And that, ladies, is our switch lunges from the floor. I'm going to show you how to use your body weight to do a single bridge hip lift with a knee lift. So what we're going to need is we're going to need something to sit on. You could use stairs at home, you could use an independent bench. I'm using a stationary bench that's part of this cable machine at the gym, so it's definitely not going to move. When you're sitting on the bench, you've got to try and make sure that the bench, when you're sitting, the knees are about 90 degrees so that you get the right effect all the way through the movement. Now, I'm going to slide down and bring my back to the bench, sort of about in the middle of my back. So I'm just going to slide down. I'd like you to see that the bench is situated just underneath, sort of where the, your bra line is, so you know roughly where to put it. Now, 1 foot is going to be solid on the floor, and the other foot, you're going to have your heel dug. You're digging your heel into the floor. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to lift my hips, and I'm going to bring my knee in towards me, the opposite knee. But to get this absolutely right, I'm going to bring my hand and tap the knee, and then come down again. So you're taking your hips down and you're lifting them up, but you're lifting them up just enough to get a nice squeeze. So I'm going to do 5 repetitions on the left, 5 repetitions on the right, so that you can see exactly how this is done. So I'm getting my right hand ready. My left knee is just about to come up. So 1, always stay looking straight forward. 2, don't try to take your neck back. 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to switch legs and switch hands. So now my left hand is ready and my right heel is digging into the floor. And I'm going to count. And 1, 2, 3, notice my neck, 4, and 5. And that, ladies, is the single leg bridge with a knee lift on a bench. Hi ladies, I'm going to show you how to do my version of an abduction, which is an outer thigh cable exercise. I'm a little bit particular and I like to do it this way. So I've got the platform, as you can see, on the left of of the cable, and I'm going to work my right leg. The weight, obviously, to control this movement properly and get the right squeeze, please don't go too high. I have it currently at 15 pounds. Remember, these exercises are not weight-based, so your repetitions are going to be a lot higher, which means you do not have to go very high, and you don't want to end up using your body, you know, to assist in the lift. We want to work that muscle. Okay, so let me just attach the cable. As you can see, the cable is low, and I'm going to get into the position that I like. And I call this position the Charlie Chaplin feet. How about that? I don't think you'll ever forget that. Charlie Chaplin feet. Now, I want to be able to hold. The second thing I want to be able to do is drop my foot just at the edge there. My knee is slightly bent, and from here, you see that? I'm going to squeeze and tap. I'm going to squeeze and tap. So there's no momentum. There's just a nice little squeeze going on there. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. You can also use your knee, the standing one. That's 4, and that's 5. It will actually propel you up. So you can imagine that feeling. I hope you enjoyed that exercise.